Alright guys, it is your boy Friller here, and we're here for our week 2 battle of the MMDL. If you guys did not check out that team builder, go check out that team builder, as I'm going to actually going forward, trying to get these videos uploaded consistently along with each other for those videos. But real quick, I did make a change to our squad here. I did do the calcs, so the muscle band does guarantee a kill with drill run without the sword stance on the one guy, and also I did decide to make this adaptability Runerigus with a more of offensive variant with Colberry this time. So I'm gonna go ahead and get connected with Ari, and I'll see you guys for the battle. All right, we're back for the battle, and they bring. Wow! Oh, right, a very different team from what we were expecting. There's no Nihilego! What? And there's no Honchkrow? Wow! There's no Nihilego. Okay, so Dugtrio is here, which Dugtrio did have a reason to show up. It did have a reason to show up. I do expect this thing to be adaptability. I'm so shocked that there's no Honchkrow. I'm actually more shocked that Honchkrow's not here. Double I'm actually very surprised to see here. I think it's gonna be Marvel scale, by the way. Unless it's going to be a different variation here. And then we see Decidueye. I'm very surprised to see Decidueye, I'm not gonna lie to you. Okay, so this is what we see here. Alright, so Yeti looks insanely good in this matchup. Like, oh my god, Yeti looks so good here. I actually think I'm just going to lead off with Yeti. There's no reason not to lead off with Yeti. In comes the Vaporeon here. I'm just going to fire off the Drain Punch here. There's no reason not to click the Drain Punch here. If he does go into the Decidueye, that's perfectly fine with me. I'm so blown away by the fact that he brought this team. I'm actually very surprised. He only brought half of what he expected. I can kind of see the reason behind the Heligo. It was definitely stuck on an item this matchup. This Vaporeon. I'm very happy I didn't go with well-bait body now. I'm really happy. So he pretty much did bring everything we were pretty much expecting him to bring here, though. So there's all that. All that. I'm very surprised, actually, on those Titan there. I thought Titan was like a mon that definitely could have been swapped out. Definitely thought that was already a good possibility there. So he's going for the Scald. Does not get the burn. We get a Drain Punch off here. Right, that does 26%. Okay, we see leftovers. Okay, so we see Scald and leftovers. That's an item there, buddy. Alright, so that's gotta tell me that this is fully fizzed out. Crabominal versus Vaporeon. Drain Punch doing 21 and 26. Yeah, that's fully fizzed up. Okay. So something tells me you're gonna Scald here. So I think I'm actually gonna go into Sea Breeze here. Because if I actually bait you to get a burn on me, that actually helps me a little bit here. No burn, unfortunately. I'm clicking Toxic here. So we are faster. He does Flip Turn. So this Vaporeon's now on a timer. So we see Scald and Flip Turn. This should be at full HP if it's regen. I feel like he's confident that he brought regen because Jolteon arguably had a good matchup here. But at the same time, Jolteon's matchup was insanely rough. I really had a tough time trying to bring Jolteon into this match. Now, going Mag here is going to be rough for us here because Mag actually stops a couple of things here. Fortress looks insanely good in this matchup. If I can get Fortress in and get an Iron Defense off, Fortress kind of can just sit. So we see Scald Flip turn, so there's a chance he's not Wish. So he's Grassy Surge on his Decidueye, very interesting. I'm just gonna go right into my Walnut here. There's no reason not to predict this. He could U-turn here. He uses Grassy Surge or Soundproof, which makes sense. So you see the Grassy Glide, gonna bounce off of me. Well, let's actually calc that damage. Decidueye, if you're physical, that's this. Grassy Surge. And he's Grassy Glide, which probably tells me that he's not fast. Probably tells me that he's Adamant. So Adamant, Fortress. Grassy Glide does 5 to 7%. That could be Banded. That could be. But it's definitely Adamant. He doesn't really do much to me here. I'm just gonna Iron Defense here. In comes Goodra. If this Goodra is unaware, I do 30 to 36%. If this Goodra's not unaware, I do 60 to 71. Which is definitely aware. It's definitely unaware. I didn't see Tablet turn. So he's definitely running the one thing here. I think what I want to do here... How much is a Heavy Slam doing? Body Press is 30 to 36. I can actually skate people hold. If he's got Flamethrower, he has Flamethrower, but I highly doubt he would bring Flamethrower to this matchup. I'm gonna Body Press here. He did bring Flamethrower. I'm very surprised. I think Flamethrowers are really weird bringing to my team, personally speaking, but it's fine. Right here we go Majora. Reach up Trick Road. I'm really kicking myself now by not bringing... I'm really kicking myself now not bringing the what's it? Weakness Policy on this. I was actually thinking about running Weakness Policy on this build, but I didn't feel confident in doing that. Oh, it sucks. I'm very surprised you would have Flamethrower into a well-baked body Pokemon. I'm very surprised you would bring that. Actually, why would you bring that? That makes no sense. Unless you felt that confident I wasn't bringing well-baked body. Were you really that confident that you were going to bring well-baked... that I wasn't going to bring really well-baked body? Because if so, that's so ballsy. Well-baked body would have been kind of somewhat forced to be brought into you. But if you felt that confident knowing Incineroar didn't come, I guess maybe... I don't know, man. I just... Okay, in comes Vaporeon. It is going to be regen, like I predicted. Okay, perfect. So, in comes Vaporeon, which is the fully fizzed up set here. Versus Runerigus. Earthquake's a guaranteed 2 KO. I just go for it. He does not have a resist to this thing. I'm clicking Earthquake. 41. He flip turns. That's fine with me. He might not think I'm Filter. Man, if I was Weakness Policy right now, this would be so good for me. If he goes Double, I have to stay in. If he goes Decidueye, I might risk it and go into my Houndoom. I'm trying to figure out what he's doing here. So we did 41%, so we got a very low roll on that, which is really unfortunate there. As we see, regen's pretty much about half that health back, essentially. So he should be up to around 70-80% by the time he comes back in again. But having the Toxic, though, basically means he can't constantly solve this out. Basically, if he starts losing pieces, this would really work for her. Maybe the play should have been to switch out into Yeti. I really don't know why he's taking his time here. Is he really trying to figure out if I'm built or not? Like, if you're you, I'm gonna see. Oh, he's gonna go double here. All right, I'm gonna Earthquake here. Actually, let's do a calc here. If this thing is marble scale, if this thing's like fully bizzed up, let's just say, and it is marble scale, this will do 40% to him if he's marble scale. If he's not marble scale, wait. Oh, I'm stupid! Marble scale boosts his defense. If he's status, I'm so stupid. I'm just gonna Earthquake here. 55. God damn, that's so much damage. Okay, so he's probably Scrappy based on this ability. Okay, so Scrappy. He's +3. Body press. Does 45 to 53 to me. Earthquake can still do some chunkier. I think I might have to make a risky play here and sap off Majora. Or what I think I do here. Because right now he guaranteed 2 shots from here. What I think I do here. I'm gonna Earthquake again. Do 23. Okay, he's rest. Okay, he's not resto chesto, that's fine with me. I'm gonna go Suicune. Do I go Suicune here? No, I go Houndoom here. Okay, he's mono body press. Okay, he's mono body press. That's good for us there. So, Houndoom. Mega Houndoom the Sun. Flamethrower guarantee goes this thing. Magneton comes in. It is Primordial Sea Magneton. We go right into Majora here. I'm very surprised this is Primordial Sea. Okay, teleport, I guess. So it's rest, sleep talk, body press, con guard. So this thing is definitely Scrappy. Scrappy. I have not been taking notes. I apologize, guys. And I'm sorry that you guys are going to be seeing this thing here. So flamethrower. He's I really think the Primordial Sea was a bad bring in my opinion. Like, I just don't think it's that good into my team. Like, I just don't think it's that good of ability into my team. I'm sorry, I just don't. So we see Grassy Surge. With the Grassy Glide. In comes Gudra. If this is just a standard Gudra, my rune does 90%. And I should take any one hit here. I could Trick Room here. Actually, I think I always Trick Room here. Let's see. He only burned 1 turn to sleep. He only burned 1 turn to sleep. How much of it? Because definitely right here, he has to make a choice. If for some reason you're like Surf, you never kill me. I always live ahead here. I trick him. He might try to go for the offensive here. At the same time, I could do the exact same thing. I think I always click trick him. He's got a Draco. Oh, is that Drake? Okay, so he's definitely offensive. But wait, how did that Draco kill me? Is he Specs? Wait, how did Draco kill me? Like, legit, how'd that Draco kill me? I'm looking at my rune right now. It doesn't kill. Is this Choice Specs? Why are you Specs? That makes no sense. What? I don't get this. Why are you Specs? Okay. I don't get why you're Specs. That doesn't make any sense on this build. Why are you on offensive Goodra with Unaware? That doesn't make any sense. Oh, wait a minute. Big brain moment. It's because of, one thing. I want to see if you're Roar. Are you Roar? You're not Roar. So the Decidueye's coming in here. Decidueye. With grassy terrain up. If he's adamant. Oh wait, then look at the wrong Pokemon. They always do this. I have. If he's running no. Like, he went for Grassy Glide versus me. So something tells me he doesn't have really enough speed on this thing. I kind of wish I put some speed into Suicune. So I'm at 92%. Leaf Blade is a roll to kill me. Grassy Surge. Grassy's Glide does not kill me. I'm gonna pull a trigger and risk it. I don't think he's expecting me to stay in here. I don't think he's expecting me to stay in here. Yup, knew it. And I get my weakness policy boost. Perfect, 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 perfect. Good news, guys. We didn't get 6-0'd. Like I said, guys, that's the goal every single time we play in these games. Our goal is to not get 6-0'd. How much was that Grassy Glide? Was that banded or was that just adamant? I'm pretty confident that's just adamant damage. Grassy Glide does 54 to 64%. 54 to 64, that was 61. Again, it gets a good roll, dude. Dog Trio, I'm kind of now wishing I put some stuff into defense. If this is high horsepower, how much is this doing? It does... I think it's actually enough to kill me. Adaptability. Yeah, it's enough to kill me. But he doesn't know that. I think it's just to go for it, though. Yeah, I had a feeling it wasn't going to kill me. So I go this. I think what I do here, I'm just clicking Drain Punch. There's no reason to overplay this. He should always Scald or Flip here, so I'm going to Protect here to get rid of his terrain. He's going to Scald. I need to keep Princess and this in the back. I'm going to go very ballsy play here and go to my Hellhound here. Scald. I bet he's getting all the damage rolls he wants on this thing. I'm gonna click Dark Pulse here. Part of me wishes I clicked Dark Pulse on that Magneton. Because if it wasn't for that damn Magneton, man, I'm also now regretting not bringing Sucker Punch. I actually just thought about that. I should have probably brought Sucker Punch for this. Me, dude, me disrespecting Dugtrio is actually gonna go, because you guys saw the team builder, I kind of disrespected Dugtrio. I didn't think he was gonna show up this week. Damn, me disrespecting Dugtrio is actually gonna cost us the game here. Can I get a flinch? Hey, let's go! I always click Dark Pulse here. Now, the question is, does he let this go down? And if I'm completely honest with you, I don't think he does. But at the same time, it would probably be the smarter play. Here's the reason why it's the smarter... Well, that wasn't really smart. Can we be honest with each other? Like, I really don't think that was smart. Flinch? I really don't get this. Like, why are you risking a flinch to teleport? That makes no sense to me. Like, legit, I really don't get your logic here. And we just do the same song and dance again. I always click Drain Punch here. Actually, is it smarter to click Drain Punch into this thing, or is it actually worth going for the Ice Hammer? Drain Punch is 84 to... Oh yeah, 100% it's worth going for the Drain Punch here. In comes Goodra. I click Ice Hammer here now. He's gonna Draco. Do live. Knock out the Goodra, which is huge. Unfortunately, I'm pretty confident we don't live a hit from the Dougie now. 53 to 63. If he's smart, he goes Dougie here. If he goes Dougie here... Yeah, he goes Dougie. He has to make... High horsepower... What's that chance to miss again? It is... Of course. I hate this thing, dude. Just, literally, just make it just so it works like this. High horsepower is 95. I'm gonna Protect here. You're gonna go for high horsepower here. I have to hope he misses. Maybe he doesn't get the miss. I think he gets game. Oh, GG's, man. GG. Oh, God, man. We were close. I should have Dark Pulse, though. The only misplay we made that matchup was definitely not Dark Pulsing on the easy prediction of Magneton. I still think Primordial Sea was a terrible bring into my team, possibly. I think Refrigerate was 10 times better. I mean, just bringing it to stop my rain, my son is kind of a... In my personal opinion, I don't think it's a smart reason. Like, I'm being completely honest here. I'm not trying to disrespect Ari by this, by any means. Obviously, he won. He out-prepped us there. But if I'm completely honest with you, bringing this just to stop Drought makes no sense. It really... I mean, obviously, you can use it for Thunder. But that's just it. It's not really worth bringing just to stop it. Like, if my Fire type couldn't touch you outside of Dark Pulse, then okay. Makes sense to bring it, but I don't know, man. I just think that's a bad bring, in my opinion. But I think just the fact that he brought the stuff that we didn't expect really kind of like I did think there was a chance for Doug Trio. I did think there was a chance for Decidueye and Double, but they were like super low on my options there. Um, I needed the high horsepower to miss. If he had missed there, I'm pretty sure Lycanroc wins the game because then I can go for a Rock on you. Stone Edge beats you. Stone Edge or whatever rock move I have, or potentially Drill Run even beats you. I should have been Air Balloon, dude. I was even talking to myself about Air Balloon. I also should have just been Sucker. If I was Sucker, would that have killed him? I'm actually curious because Drill Run guaranteed knocked him out. If I was actually Sucker Punch instead of Drill Run, did that kill? It was a roll. So it basically would have came down to a roll. Obviously, if I'm adamant, which I couldn't afford to go to in this matchup for obvious reasons and stuff like that. But oh man, that's a tough loss. We lost now 4-0, which is really not great for the differential. I might have to look into making some transactions, guys. I don't think some of the stuff I have is bad. Like Krabab, in my honest opinion, he put in good work this week. He put in great work, honestly. It just came down like, and you know, it's funny. Imagine on the protect, that was the one he was gonna miss. You know? Oh man. But like I said, I can't be mad. The Doug trio, I realized it was somewhat a problem, and again, I didn't go with my gut, dude. It was between Rillaboom and freaking Yeti, and I went with Yeti again, second week in a row. I should have brought my Rillaboom. Oh. I do think the flamethrower on Goodra, though, didn't make any sense in my opinion. Unless you're that confident that you know you won't bring that, I won't bring Will Baked Body into the matchup, then there's a reason to bring it. But at the same time, you still have to respect that. Like the fact you did not respect that kind of shocks me. But at the same time, if you're that confident I can bring it without that, then that's just good prep. And I can't be too mad at that. Oh, dude, man. I'm pretty sure even if I was Shookaberry, I was not living ahead. Actually, was there a chance if I was? Shookaberry. Oh my god, I guarantee lived the hit. Are you freaking kidding me? Oh my god, I would have lived the hit if he didn't. Oh my god. Well, it also depends if he's adamant, which I think he has to be Jolly based on the matchup. Oh my god, if I was just. I also should have been I should have been either Sash or Air Balloon. I was literally talking about these things, but I just don't feel confident enough to run the item. And then when I look back at the matchups now, it makes me feel like if I ran that, I would have been fine. But because I think honestly, Lycanroc probably won that match there. If I connect with Drill Run and I get the KO, and even if I don't, I have a Rock and stuff like that. Unless he has Sucker Punch. If he has Sucker Punch, then I think we could have probably lost the game possibly. But we had Rock kill that once this weekend. Lana Stonehenge just kills. He killed it potentially with a Rock or this. It just comes down to that last rest turn. If he gets that last rest turn and he gets body press, it's GG. But if he doesn't, then we pretty much can win the game there too. Oh man, dude, I'm so angry with myself. Two times not bringing Rillaboom costing us there, but it is the game we play. And like I said, our goal is not to get 6-0'd in these battles. So we're at least somewhat doing that, but at the same time, it would be nice to pick up a win. But it is what it is, man. We're just gonna have to try to bounce back next week. Next week, though, I'm actually really excited because win or lose, I get to take on my good pal, the Haunch 9. You guys may have seen him comment on some of my videos and stuff like that. I am super excited to take on Haunch. It has been quite literally years. Like the last time we faced was when I won my championship with my Mega Gallade, where I took over a team and it only had made one pick, and then we did memes, and then we faced off in finals, and I beat him after a 50-50 and won the championship. So it's been a very long ass time since Haunch and I have played, and I'm gonna be honest with you guys, I'm really fucking excited. Um, and I'm probably going to make some changes to this team, probably, but who knows. But regardless, I probably have dragged this video out way longer than I need to, so I do apologize for that, guys. But to everyone that stuck around, though, comment down Doug Trio if you've watched to this part of the video. But thank you all so much for watching. Like, comment, share, subscribe. Next week, we take on my good pal Haunch, and hopefully we can maybe pick up at least one win. If we can pick up one win this season, like I said, is the ultimate victory here. But with that being said, thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you guys next time. Peace.